Ọralaeze, ekele m unu. Happy Christmas and New Year in advance. Onye njimaka ya bịa taa, ọ ndị njimaka ha bịa taa, o that boy a na-akpọ oge mgbere. Ọsara afọ ya bụ oge mgbere ọ Sọni Kparawo. Is it Sọni Kparawo? Abi chiamaka ajaere. Amami ha na-akpọ dị ha akpọ. And those idiots sila ha bụ commanders la support ha. Those fools, they oh. Ndị agha amaghị ihe. Brenu ha pụrụ apụ. Brenu ndị commanders la ha bụ commander pụrụ apụ. Brenu ha pụrụ apụ. Ọ ha nwara achụpụsị ụmụazị Igbo la village. Ọ ha nwara achụpụsị ụmụazị Igbo la village. So, ịbụ prime minister, ilidi Biafra la-agụ oge mgbere. That boy a la-akpọ oge mgbere. So, ihe la-agụ gị. No wonder ndị Igbo ji tụọla iru sila. Ntupu la-agụ mgbere but ọ dị ekwe ya.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is afternoon edition of Lamentation. This is Lamentation 58, and your original conductor still remains Emmanuel Oremiju's mouth, known as the Grace Seer. Anywhere that you are around the world watching this very program, share this very program across every other platform, share it to many platforms, and do well to subscribe to True Views TV, Emmanuel Oremiju's TV, and remain blessed, please. Let me wrap you up. So yesterday, the people, nkere group of company, chiamaka, ajaere, all of them, they did the launching of acting prime minister. Why launching of acting prime minister? In a question of 1 month. If you believe, or if you people believe that as you people are championing that Dr. Ngozi Oravezi is a Nigerian agent, you don't need acting prime minister now. In replacement of prime minister, you don't need acting prime minister. If you believe that prime minister will return, you don't need acting prime minister. What you have to vie is Dr. Ngozi Oravezi's seat, deputy prime minister, until prime minister return. What's the acting prime minister? In constitution, as you people are saying constitution. In constitution, is there any time that finance minister you gravitate to prime minister, acting prime minister from finance minister? This have become madness. Now, after the arrest of prime minister and subsequently his detention, news came out that you people submit paper that you want to vie for the seat of prime minister. I don't want to talk about the one that you have told Vision 555 that you will replace prime minister when prime minister was around. I don't want to talk about that. Now let us look at it from the angle of doing the best thing. News came out that a day after looking for prime minister, when people are still asking questions, you submitted a paper a day or 2 days or thereabout, you submitted a paper to replace prime minister, and some people kicked against it. Why are you submitting paper prior to Finland? If you said you have no skeleton in your cupboard, if you said that you don't know what is happening to prime minister, this news came out and you people debunked it, that it was lies. Now, what about this one that happened after a month? Biafra people, if you follow the nkere, you're a war. If you follow this group of criminals, you're a mugu. Ask questions. You need to raise eyebrow. What is happening? If you follow nkere, you are in for a shock. Now let me tell you this group of people. Last year, the one you call Royce started kicking against prime minister. Something that Royce said in his write-up, anyone who still have that write-up will testify to me, or anyone who sees will testify this. He wrote a write-up that you don't kill people when you are trying to save people. What is Finland trying prime minister? They are trying him for terrorism, for killing his own people. What does the one that you call Igwe Butuzo wrote last year? You don't kill your people in telling you that you protect your own people. He said categorically clear, I will not obey that order that you give me for no December. That December will be sit at home. I will not obey that particular order. That was their stand last year, and they don't obey it. The answer is no. Irrespective of the fact that last year we pretended as if Biafra people obeyed it. They did not obey it. The one you call Igwe Butozo did not obey it. He is the bread behind Royce. Whether some people are saying, oh, it's success that managed that. What you have seen in this very struggle is that these people have a chain of defrauding us in this very struggle. And I must ask question. If you said that I will not ask question, I must ask question. What is wrong with all of you criminals? Ask yourself, where have we gotten? Oh, military barrack, we will take it out. Where have we gotten? You said you will not obey it. This year, fast forward 1 year later, Prime Minister is now being summoned for terrorism. And what is happening the time that you said this thing? That time that you said this thing, there is chaos. These people are carrying propaganda that our Prime Minister is spying people. You too claim that you are with Prime Minister. You said that. When I kick against you, Biafra people, you have entered one chance with nkere group of criminals. I am telling you this last time, if you have brain, begin to think. When I kick against you last year, the one you call Igwe Butozo, he came out to claim that it was his PA, which I wrote. I love my own. I make my own open and clear. I wrote on my platform, this is not your PA. When tendering apologies, just say that you are sorry. Don't level it to your PA, for PA have no power to do what he is doing. Some people said, oh, since he have begged, this is that people are doing. Once you want to say the right thing, they will come to you. Oh, since he has done this, oh, leave him. Since he have done that, oh, leave him. I would love to stand on truth, my people. I would love to stand on truth. I went to Israel because of this Biafra. Had it been that I know, I would have said, I went to Israel because of this Biafra. Do you feel that I'm happy? I went to exile. You said all these things, which I said, don't claim that it is your PA. Some people said, hey, since he have begged, leave him now, leave him. And Prime Minister kept quiet. When Prime Minister wrote, you remember what Prime Minister wrote? That when a oppressor started speaking in favor of those who are oppressing him, I mean, when the oppressed started speaking in favor of the oppressor, know that he is bought over. There is a way that he wrote it. You then reply by saying, oh, Daddy, sorry, my father, sorry, I went away, it was not me, it was my PA. PA, blah, blah, blah. I knew that that is fast forward to that Biafra declaration. Prime Minister was arrested. Who are those who supply information? Finnish police. As you see me, I might not have money, I don't have money, but I have connection of people. That Finland, they get intels every day by day from different sources. From different sources. Finnish police said people inside the government supply them evidence, supply them this thing. Who is inside the government trying to punish Prime Minister? And some people say, oh, it is Dr. Ngozi. Who then filed, who wrote to replace Prime Minister a day after his arrest or 3 days after his arrest? But I am sure it's not up to 4 days. Who among them? Let us begin to ask questions. Let us not believe as Mugu. Anybody who shout Biafra, 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 you see in the line, and then I move. Prime Minister was arrested. If you say you are protecting the Prime Minister, when Onyendu was kidnapped, it took Mazi Simon Ekpa 6 months to start responding to the DOS. They were running propaganda. It took him 6 months to start responding to them. 6 good months to start responding to them. It took him 1 year to begin the organization of this thing. When it is done, that Onyendu is not coming out. Now let's assume that if we don't want to be late like that, let's assume we already have an army. Yes, if you said that you are loyal to the Prime Minister, why after a month? And this has been alleged. You came out to deny. It has been alleged that you said you will replace Prime Minister. You came out to deny. And now, after a month, you have become the acting Prime Minister. If people don't want to ask questions, Obatobie must never be blackmailed. He must never be another Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will be blackmailed in this agitation. Anybody, group of people, in an economy just will be a thorn upon your flesh. Obatobie must never be blackmailed. Then after denying, some days your people came and said, oh, Biafra people elected finance minister to the office of acting Prime Minister. How? Which constitution led to that? Which constitution? How many people contested for the office? Are you talking to a door? Obatobie is being blackmailed from nkere. Butoso. I got every intel that I need. Right from a year I have been keeping it. Obatobie is being blackmailed by nkere and Butoso. These criminals have sworn that Obatobie will never come out. Yesterday, I was in consistent communication with Finland. Yesterday was the time that PM was due to be released. Do you know what Finnish police did? They stopped the release. They said they have evidence. People from this thing is back and front, both insiders and outsiders. They stopped that release of Prime Minister. Yesterday was the day that Prime Minister could have come out. Then who is the person? And the same yesterday was the time that you sworn an acting Prime Minister. Are we this daft? They accuse me, oh, I want to office. Me that you have not seen in office. You that is fighting for office, grabbing every distance of office. Lying to Biafra people. You started by they don't want to do donation from the men on the ground. Which connect donation from men on the ground to acting Prime Minister. It's all this that this Dr. Ngozi Arabeze have been sincere that you submitted to this conflict resolution committee that you want to replace Prime Minister. And who are those people who made you Prime Minister? The same conflict resolution committee that you submitted it to. This thing came out earlier and you denied it. The same people made you the Prime Minister. Can we begin to ask questions, please? And there is something that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze said. She said because of this, they suspended that conflict resolution committee for trying to make, from conflict resolution committee to making a Prime Minister. Which constitution? That entails that. And you people are here before all of you. This is unfolding. It is pure criminality. It all boils that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze have been sincere because she said it, that this is what you people wanted to do. Conflict resolution committee. And some people said, oh, it's not possible. How can conflict resolution committee make somebody Prime Minister? Hello? You people need to begin to ask questions. If you love Obatobie, if you love Prime Minister as you do, begin to ask questions. Though the release of Prime Minister is not in anybody's hands, if Prime Minister clears his innocence, he will come out. But who are those blackmailing? Who are those providing those evidence? People from inside. Is this what you want to pay an innocent man for? All of you criminals, claiming men on the ground, using our people, milking our people. Success is building skyscraper in Biafra land, and you want me to support the same DOS pattern? Is that what you want Emmanuel Remedios to support? I can never. May the land swallow me. May the ancestors and the spirit of Biafra swallow me if I should support any criminality. I declare to accept any money in this Biafra agitation. No, anybody had that will say that he came and paid me money, that I should do this or do that, that person should come out. Except the Biafra people who are helping me just innocently, as in feeding, because I do no work. My own is sincerity. I say it here, so that even though some of them have joined these people, I can never join somebody because of money. I will never do that. I will never join somebody because of money. Biafra people, you people are being played. This is a deadly and dangerous game. Now go to their persons. Who are they? nkere told people that he wants to replace Prime Minister. Is he not replacing Prime Minister in a question of a month? In a question of a month, chiamaka, ajaere told Prime Minister Biafra this year. Is that not what they are doing? Vision 555 was among the DOS criminals. Is this not the same Vision 555? Akparawa was among those insulting Prime Minister. Is this not the same group of people? This time, finally, Commander Butozo. Now, let me tell you the criminality in this Butozo. Butozo, commander, the one you call Holy Ghost, is a commander under Butozo. Then Butozo, writing on social media, calling himself Royce. Remember, Holy Ghost, as he said now, that anything that Holy Ghost said is what he tells him to say. He never said anything without his knowledge. Do you remember when he said, who knows Commander Holy Ghost, that his anger in Commander Holy Ghost is that he reveals his identity? A commander that answers under you. So you don't know when he wants to reveal his identity. He did not discuss it with you. Do you see the 419? I am bread, I have bread, and you need to ask questions. So if he said, Holy Ghost, Commander Holy Ghost is under him, why did he act as Royce and said people should send to him that he is this thing and the other one, claiming that he doesn't know him, and claiming, forming anger on his spokesperson that he have accepted that he is his spokesperson? If people are daft, I am not as daft as others. I must ask question. What is happening? It means Dr. Ngozi Oregweze have been sincere. And some people said, oh, she confessed to be People's Club. People's Club or People's Club. Is this not socio-cultural Igbo club? Those of your clubs that you people belong to, is it not registered under CAC? Is your clubs in what is reigning in that contraption called Nigeria? Any club that is not registered under CAC, they will say, oh, this is small club, is your club registered? But she does not still belong to People's Club. She belongs to Biafra. And some people say, oh, somebody that belongs, People's Club sabotage Biafra? Have you seen where People's Club sabotage Biafra? I can count who and who were pioneers of this Biafra during the wartime that belongs to People's Club. Even those who fought as general that belongs to People's Club. And some people say, oh, she belongs to People's Club. Back and forth. Something is wrong somewhere. I am telling you the fact. Oge nkere is a pure criminal. You deny something in question of a month, you did that thing. Onye si na isi gị dị ka isi ọpị, ime isi ka ọpị, it means that isi gị dị ka isi ọpị. They said that you want to replace prime minister. In a question of a month, you have replaced the prime minister by being the acting prime minister. As in what? From finance minister to acting minister. Who made you finance? Who made you acting minister? Conflict and resolution committee that said after how many days of looking for prime minister, they want to make you acting prime minister, which these people stood against and said no. The same thing they denied is the same thing that they did before all of you. Can we begin to ask questions? If you follow nkere, you will hit the rock. I'm telling you. Already there is scam. All the things that you are now seeing is game. When the criminals in the OS are sold out, didn't you see the game that we have played? Of Ndami, captured, we captured here, we captured here. Look at our land. Can you say that this is the land of Biafra that you went to Finland to launch? Success, Jonah again. Success and Butuzo. If Anna or you go Butuzo on this your end have come. I'm telling all of you, you do not threaten my people. You do not sabotage a good man and go scot-free. I am Emmanuel Oremi Jews. The land of Biafra, you testify. Then when I did this thing, if the one who said that he is Butoso have nothing to hide, why did he send this guy, what are they calling him, the one you call Holy Ghost, to say that I was the commander, I was the native doctor, the herbalist for the sign man? That blatant lie, it tells you all you need to know, that there is something given somewhere. I leave you with your opinion. My own is sincere. Mụ ala Biafra nkwa na-ekwu n'ala nke m. Ọ bụrụ na m na-ekwu ka m megide onye ọbụla, mee okwe na chi. Ọ bụrụ na m na-ekwu ka m kwuo ka m megide onye ọbụla, ka m megide nwoke ka nwoke ka chụbanụ m kwukwuonu m. Ọ bụrụ na m na-ekwu na ọ because of the love m nwere for Biafra. Dobenụ m ndụ, cheenu m. Gbakọ na aka cheenu m n'eke, cheenu m n'orie, cheenu m n'afọ, cheenu m na nkwụ. Ekwuona m ka ọ ha m n'ọnụ. Ọ chọrọ m ọnwụ ya were ala zere mmiri. Ọ bụrụ na m na-ekwu ka megide m okeke ka ọ ka megide m oke afọ. Now the love m nwere for Biafra. Ọ bụrụ na m na-ekwu na mmadụ kwụrụ m ụgwọ jee kwuo. Ọ mmadụ rọọ ihe m jee kwuo. Mee okpenachi chụbanụ m kwugbuolu. Mana ọ bụrụ na mmadụ arọ ihe m, anaghị na-ekwu ka m wee nata ego. Not for the love of Biafra ka m na-ekwu. Doonu m ndụ, cheenu m n'eke, cheenu m n'orie, cheenu m n'afọ, cheenu m na nkwụ. Ọkwa m na-agwagharị na-achọ ego m ji eri nri in exile. People nọrọzie na bank on the money. Every Saturday nọ na-atụrụ people ego, atụ ego ha bulie ese foto. I don't want to expose too many things. Ka ọ hapụ ịdị ka na-agba speed. Because many things that happens, I don't want to bring it to social media. No, they bring the intel, come meet me. The last meeting with Asari Dokubo, now still all of you bring the meeting. Some of them, and they are going maybe I'm a black, I'm black, Caro by her. Oh, man, I want me to stock and get where by him. I was in a poor year, but I don't know. Take in time.